Are we getting tired of them, or are they getting tired of us?
I think we're getting tired of them, man.
I think it's mutual. We want what you
Fucking with
got.
this, man.
Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it up. Give it up.
Hmm.
Join us or die.
I think what we need to do is pray for Russia. They didn't even do a good job fighting a fucking war with Ukraine. Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
they can't. They can't even get the logistics under control for crying out loud.
Dude, they
On
even
either
have North
side.
Korea over there. They have North Korea over there trying to freaking help them.
Oh, I think I forgot the. Did I forget the snaps today? Probably.
What? Find your clothes and put them on, Athena. Yeah, man. Um, for them to even come out with that type of information pisses me off.
Oh, I didn't even look. Damn it. Come on. Come on, Cameron. There we go. Yes, it does. All right.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Exploring, looting, and securing
Welcome to
intel will
Almaz.
open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces, and watch for other operators in the AO.
All right, I got you a backpack. Medium.
Oh, that's right. I fucking died. No! That's horrible, dude. Doing a freaking hostage. Get whacked. That's horrible.
So,
Oh, right. Well, at least you're back home. Is that what's going? Dude, she was at the doctor's office for a long time.
yeah, they were trying to get her to do a drug test, and she couldn't pee.
For that long?
She tried. She's got to go back down there tomorrow.
Wow, you for real? She couldn't pee?
Smiles.
Uh-oh. They'll play on us.
Yep.
I'll be a
There.
princess.
Samaya's.
Bridge. Oh, through the.
1, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Wow.
Full plates too. Nice, dude.
Yeah, it's got one person with a button.
Oh, wow.
It's bad and you don't understand it.
There should be one here.
I don't know if these guys are cheating or...
If you give me life things, I can give you some weapons too.
climbing up the ladder.
That red thing got up. I don't know where the fuck he went.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Let's go to the rest dude.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
Okay.
Ultra 1, your tag is secured by an enemy operator.
Are you feeling for help or no?
Attack map.
They're just gonna pick us clean anyway.
I just don't understand how did they all come on one dirt bike?
He had a 50k dog tags.
Did he actually? Let me see. There's no way.
You want to back out or no?
Give
Hey,
it a
if he's
minute.
trying to do serpentine, let's do it.
Because I don't understand, like, they came on a dirt bike. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
How do they all come on one dirt bike?
You can't.
Yo, what'd you have the
It's-
50k for?
That's what I'm saying. So how did they get there that fast?
The
They weren't even
50K
there.
Oh,
Like,
what'd you have the 50k? The 50k dog tags.
like
What'd you
they
have
got
it
there
for?
that fast. I don't understand like how that happened.
You always bring that shit in, or what?
What do you mean? Do I always bring that shit in? That's my dog tag, dude.
Yeah, do you
That's
always
all
bring it
10
in?
perks, buddy. All 10 perks for that tag.
Duh,
You
dumbass.
got
Then why are
Feel
you
his
asking
face.
why I bring that in? That's my tag.
Okay.
Hey,
hey there, penis. How are you there?
I mean, I thought good players brought in 50k dog tags, not fucking retards.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
we just loaded in. You're
Jesus
already at that
Christ,
fucking
man.
spawn. We just got here, bro. You're already there.
Who's the retard? The one asking the question or the one answering it?
Right. So what do we do?
I say both.
Do we
Fuck
start
you,
all
bro.
over
I'll
again?
fuck you up.
Where the fuck is that teammate at?
We don't have one. Duh.
I
Duh.
don't believe you.
Well, if you ask the question, I can give you an answer. But if you're going to be dicks about it, then, I won't give you an answer.
Gee.
If you're done with your ex, move on to the next. If you're done with your ex, move on na lang ba yung pinakaunang naglabas ng kanta sa Miss Universe?
It's up to you. If you want to pull us out, you can pull us out.
Great song. I wonder if it's
Did you
Sounds,
hear the question? Did you hear the question he asked?
no. I heard only a little bit.
Why would you bring that dog tag in? He wanted to know why I brought that dog tag in. Like I had a choice.
Yeah, I heard why Secretary is bringing dog tags that much.
Well, that's my dog tag, dude. It represents all 10 perks that I've got.
He's using a fallacy, bro.
Illegal battles. This is. I am a warrior of God. My professor. Hello. How does it feel to be back in the?
Yeah, a little bit.
You want guacamole or no? Just the egg and fries and
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like avocados?
They don't like me. Or they don't agree with my stomach.
Right? So my crush, she has a sister. I knew that, but I never seen her on Facebook. I never, I never known anything of, like, I never even tried to even look, or, like, if I saw her, and that's about it, right? So, her sister, I just came across, like, my instinct was like, is this sister? Which, so, I'm just like, is this a sister? And I'm like thinking, okay, this is a sister, but I don't know, this is very interesting. And this, okay, you know what's more flipping crazy about this is that my Aunt Amy, her dad looked identical to their dad. And, like, the way their kids came out, it's fucking strange, bro. Like, what's strange is, like, my aunt came out looking like their mom. Very beautiful. And then the second daughter came out looking like their father. And I'm like, I'm understanding all this. I'm putting everything together, like, you know, being philosophical. But it turned out to be the sister is really part of the classics, most likely. I mean, they're both part of the classic, like, and that's what I look for both in any woman that I find or anybody I'm looking for, like, the classical woman that connects himself on that level of, you know, patience. But anyways, dude, the sister's a painter, bro. she likes to paint, and I've been studying painting, like, you know, Raphael and stuff like that. The list goes on. Like, my cousins are teaching me painting since I was like a little kid, you know, like.
We gonna gear or
Oh, that's right.
are we just gonna
I'm like,
run around?
I'm tripping out because, like, I mean, do I think I'm gonna be with this woman for the rest of my life? Probably not. But hey, I gotta give it a shot maybe in the future, right? It's pretty amazing that, you know.
Oh look, a safe.
Ultra One, be advised that safe is bringing heat your way. Be ready for a gunfight.
But the thing is, like, she draws pretty good, bro. Like, I'm fucking impressed. Like, I would put, like, that's a very, very deep painting right there, bro. Like, what she drew, like, what that girl drew, bro, it's fucking deep. And
Stay alert.
it's like, I'm looking, like, I'm looking, like, I don't know if this is called irony. Like, I'm looking into, like, how to manifest your soulmate, or even, I'm just like, the sister's a painter, the other sister.
Taking effective fire!
And all I found was one bandage.
Secure all contents.
Great, and there's not much money in there either.
So, like, I just found the system by random. I'm not going to follow the system. No, I'm not going to do any of that because I don't want to disrupt any type of, like, energy. But the painting that she drew has so much power, bro. Like, interpretation of that painting, like, like, she drew a painting of a woman taming lions, bro. And like, there's a saying in the Bible. It's like, you know, when I don't know if it was Jacob. No, was Jacob inside the well? There's one that's.
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
So she drew a. So there's different styles of painting, right? Like Raphael paints in a linear way where he uses geometry. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Go.
Yo! Another one! Oh, give me up! Give me up! Oh no, fuck! Oh, you gotta go! Whew, sorry.
Let's go. You're a hard bastard. You're taking fire over here.
Where did all the bots come from? They couldn't be here. Shit.
Let's go, G. Grab his shit and just go. Grab his shit and let's go.
Well, this guy didn't have much.
Oh, let's go. We're not dickheads, bro. We're not what, baby? Hungry? Okay, one moment. Lamb or you want my lamb?
I'm taking effective fire.
So like the painting that she drew, bro,
Enemy threat is low in the area.
so amazing. And it's like
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
on my way.
And I
There we
haven't even started drilling the damn thing.
Well,
Get away from me. Get away. Don't you shoot at me.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
yeah, send that. So like her sister knows how to paint, dude, and her sister's like going to school and like estudiando, and they're like
Ultra One, be advised.
I was gonna take the dog tag, but I was like, nah. If I take a dog tag, they're gonna know exactly where we're at. They started shooting me. I went in there,
Yeah, I know.
and they started shooting me. This is why I like DMZ, bro. It's not like fast paced, like it's actual war, you know?
Be advised that the is bringing heat your way. Be ready for a gunfight. Ultra One, the safe
I don't know what the fuck's going on with my fucking spirit, though, man.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
So did he just have a regular 3-plate on him, or did he have a...
It's a stealth plate. It's a stealth plate. But the thing is like, I found the sister by chance, and I just knew it was a sister. Like, I just had like this deep intellectual. Well, see, this is the thing, buddy. Okay.
You got extra bandages and watches?
Secure all contents.
Yeah, I have everything. So the thing about this lady, she reminds me that she knows poetry. She knows like certain like she's actually fucking reading. Like she knows like her shit, bro. Like she probably knows more than me on certain things, you know, like, which I need to catch up, bro. I'm gonna start fucking reading heavy, bro. I haven't been reading heavy because, you know, I don't have my my environment needs to be very philosophical.
Enemy threat appears low in your area.
I need to be like really focused. My daughter's really loud. You know, she took over my whole place, my whole apartment. My daughter's been everything to me, so. But I really want to be. This girl, you can just sense it from her, bro. Like this girl, she's 21, but dude, does she know her fucking business? Like on like romantic stuff, like Percy Shelley, John Keats, fucking, you know, who else I could think of that my cousin been teaching me about. What's cool is my cousin gave me a cheat sheet, right? Like he gave me a cheat sheet to understand certain things, right? Which is like the occult. Like that's what I'm looking for. Like she looks like she's part of the occult, right? Or she understands the occult.
Taking effective fire.
And thing is,
You don't want the
it's
stealth?
now
Take your cover.
I don't want the stuff, bro. There's a bandages right there, and what? Yeah. So like this girl, she's 21, but she seems like she fucking knows it,
Fire over here.
and that's so impressive. That's fucking hot. That doesn't mean I have the hots for her. It's her sisters who I have the hots for.
A liquor.
You know, liquor, bro. Like a liquor license.
I don't need a liquor license. I need a bottle.
Oh, liquor.
Holy shit!
Fire.
That's the first time I've seen a bot do that.
let's get out of here, bro. So it's just amazing that I find this family that reminds me of my family, and then they're into philosophy. They're like,
Taking effective fire.
what? And then like, shit, you could teach me, bro. Like, I'm all eyes and ears. I hate a person thinks he knows it all. He has to play the role that, you know, like he needs to know everything. Like, well, shit.
Marking a hostage contract.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area. Ultra One, secure the hostage located on your TAC map.
It's like finding these women that are in my family makes me feel so amazed, because me and my cousin always like criticize like you know, like Cubans, and then like how like we could never find our, like, not, I wouldn't say find our women, but we, like, there's nobody, like, we always feel like
Ultra One, the hostage is wired with explosives. Disarm the vest and secure the objective.
we always feel like there's nobody out there for us. Like, we're just deserted, like vampires with no life in us. Like,
Ultra One, explosives disarmed. Proceed to an extract point with the hostage. Ultra One, designate LZ. Secure the hostage on the bird. You can exfil with them if you're ready.
Takes out. Get your bloody fire.
With RTB with the hostage. Processing payment now.
Oh. Thank you.
so it's like the sister's more dedicated to the classical structures, learning, you know, the classical behavior of the Greeks, Romans, and Europeans, and then obviously you connect it to the New Worlds, right? The sister, she's also an avid reader, but she's more caught up in two worlds at the same time. Like, one is focused on one world, and she's dedicated to one world. The sister that I have a crush on, that I know she's my soulmate, because she's buying jewelry at the location where I was told I was going to meet my wife. So the sister has one foot in fashion and in Bacchus, the behavior of Bacchus, meaning going out, drinking wine with the friends and hanging out with the homosexuals, and they're doing fucking things with each other, you know what I'm saying? While she has like 1 foot half in and 1 foot half out. Athena, what do you want to eat, baby? Sam? Okay. So the thing is, obviously you know where I'm going with this, right? Like I'm seeing this like, well, the sister's more connected to what I'm connected to, because every day of my life I dedicate myself to philosophy. Okay. So I'm dedicating myself every day to learning poetry, and I can start reading, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to focus on what type of format people are writing in, like prose, or if they're using, blank verse. They call it blank verse. Like there's like communicating with like 3 syllables, or like there's different styles. There's like elegies, there's monographs. There's like so many styles of writing. Like I would say maybe 40. And like I could say, hey, I'm going to start reading all these books, but really people don't understand that there's something deeper to reading these books. And it's like you have to understand the format, and there's a formula. There's a formula to how this stuff is being and people don't see it that way, but there's a formula to how these people are communicating. Because if Queen Elizabeth was having Edward de Vere print out books or print out things from in the Oxford University, right? And they're communicating through crypto, and they're communicating through alchemy. So, like for example, Shakespeare would send out certain, would write a book or maybe a pamphlet or something, but there were secret messages inside. For example, John Dee, he would write his name 007 at the end of his messages or his messages or whatever. And so I'm just like, okay, it took me, I have been knowing about this about maybe a little bit over a year, and so I'm just like, now that I'm gravitating away from like, okay, there's secret messages in William Shakespeare, there's secret messages in Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faust, there's secret messages in Edward de Vere, Francis Walsingham. Like, well, then imagine if you understood how Ovid, so it all started with Ovid, like the art of love. I was like, well, what type of form is this communicated through? Oh, it's communicated through a form of elegy. So there's prose, like William Shakespeare writes in, there's elegies, like Ovid speak, or there's prose, and then there's a format of poetry called elegy, or ELGY. I don't know how that sounds like.
Allegory.
See? And so I'm just like, dude, imagine all the other shit, like sonnets and stanzas, and, like, the list goes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people out there, they're just jumping into books, they're reading them, trying to interpret them, but really they don't have a foundation of English, like a heavy foundation of English, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how am I going to skip the logic? Like, I would be lying to myself. You know what I'm saying, buddy?
Yeah.
Like, I would be lying to myself if I would be lying to myself if I just started reading this stuff and says, okay, well, I know how to, like, nah, dude. So what it was, I was reading, okay, this is how I started, G. I'm reading Renee Disicritz. Okay, my cousin's telling me, hey, Junior, there's something going on that Isaac Newton is the founding father of physics, but from what I'm reading here, it shows that Leibniz is actually founding father. And so, a couple days go by, and then he calls me, he goes, Junior, guess what I figured out? And I had a feeling about this, bro. Hold on. Go back to when I'm talking. So then I'm thinking, like, because at this time I'm already knowing St. Thomas Aquinas, and I'm knowing about Neoplatonism, and I'm knowing about scholasticism. So basically, it's separated between scholasticism and Neoplatonism are two separate things. Like they're like the 1000s. It's like the Dark Ages, and they are not competing, but they're interpreting a lot of information and trying to reflect it on religion. So what happens is I had a fucking feeling that Isaac Newton was part of this whole Neoplatonism, which is part of like it's very satanic. Very satanic. Heavy satanic. And so my cousin calls me, he was like, hey, do you remember telling you that Isaac Newton like stole physics from? Well, he goes, it turns out to be that Isaac Newton was part of this Illuminati, and he's part of a satanic occult, which is part of like the Hellenistic and the Neoplatonism and that whole form of learning. Because there's a core curriculum, correct? And in the core curriculum, you can either dissect it through a lens of scholastics, or you could dissect it through a form of Neoplatonism, which is Platonic, right? So then I'm just like, okay, this is really. So I'm getting into Isaac Newton. I'm getting into Leibniz, just to touch the surface, and basically, I was like, well, it talks about methodology, like method. So then I'm just like, okay, there's acting called method acting, and then I was thinking, and I'm just like, Rene Descartes and meditation. So then I start reading my book on Rene Descartes, and then it has a timeline. I'm just like, okay, who's in this timeline of modern philosophy? And then it shows me Francis Bacon is at the top of the beginning of modern philosophy. So then I was just like, well, I can't lie to myself. I can't just jump into. I mean, I already jumped into Rene Descartes, but let me get back into. Let's get back into Francis Bacon, because I can't skip the logic. I can't fool myself. So I'm reading Francis Bacon, and I'm just reading, and there's allegoric. Like, he writes a book, and it's like allegoric. And then so I was just like, what is these words? So then it turns out to be, these are formats or formulas of communicating certain ideas, or communicating a style of communication. It's a form of communicating certain truths, And so I'm just like, now I'm stuck. Now, as I'm reading Francis Bacon, now I'm just like, well, I can't go forward anymore. Like I'm stuck. Now I have to go back to reading English. So I have a book called The Trivium, which is heavy, really heavy book on English and grammar and all that different stuff. So I'm just like, well, I can't skip the logic, because I'll be lying to myself if I start reading Francis Bacon, going down to Thomas Hobbes, and going down to Galileo, and then going into Rene Descartes. I have to start from because what happens is modern pure philosophy is the reason why the United States is the way it is, because of Isaac Newton and Leibniz creating these mechanics of, I'm reading also what's his name? I'm reading Spinoza. So I'm reading Spinoza, and I'm reading how, this and that. So I'm just like, well, the Romantics were the Romantic ages were influenced by the modern period ages. So then, Lord Byron's daughter, Ada Lovelace, creates the first computer. And then you read about the southern states, like what's it called? You read before the Civil War, what's it called? The southern people, what's it called? The Confederates? Are they Confederates too, or the?
They weren't Confederates until just right before the war.
Okay, so whatever people are right there, so you have people like John Locke, and that helped the Louisiana Purchase, whatever. Well, they were really heavy into romantic poetry or romanticism. So it's like, the South are considered the romantics. So I'm just like connecting everything. I'm just like, well, I can't skip grammar, I can't skip English, I can't skip Latin, and I can't skip poetry before I get anywhere else in philosophy. I mean, I can,
Because you,
but I
can
mean, if I
you can go ahead and spout off whatever you want in philosophy, but you mispronounce one word, and that's going to label you as a dumbass.
what is it?
You mispronounce one word,
Right.
and that's going to cast enough of a shadow on your intellect to get you labeled as a
Correct.
dumbass.
No, I see what you're saying. I'm not shaming that.
I'm not shaming it either, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not
pointing
shaming.
out a
But
fact.
what word are you talking about?
Like you mispronounce a single word. You're
Like, or any word in general.
Any word. It doesn't matter what the hell you're talking about. You can be talking
Yes.
about technical specs.
Correct. No,
You can
no,
be
no,
talking
yes,
about
yes.
the medical
But
procedures and medications and whatever this, that, and the other thing. But you mispronounce one word that you're supposed to be talking about that you.
Yeah, but then
I've already
Yeah,
established
I-
that you know some things about, but you mispronounce
No.
that one word, and everything
Yeah, that's-
that you say after that point is mute.
No, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I'm too selfish to give a fuck. Like, no one's gonna stop me from believing in what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like,